Yo, what's up, everybody? So, today we are going to be doing a bunch of different stuff. So, we're going to be watching some videos. We're also going to be playing some games that you guys choose. So, yeah, videos you guys choose and games you guys choose. I don't feel like choosing nothing, so send in some requests to, obviously, do some stuff. But let's see. We're trying to get to 25 followers. We are 11, so we're almost halfway. We need, and yeah, trying to get my first sub. So let's see how it goes. Hope it goes pretty good. But for right now, we are going to be watching a video. So, yeah. Let's go. First video we are going to be watching. Corey Kenshin, the black man who terrified YouTube. So we're going to be watching this.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current...
Nobody cares about Base 44.
All these years, YouTube, all this time that I've put into your platform, I thought that it would be worth just a little bit of respect. Just a micron of communication should you have a problem with me. You guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no correspondence.
For a long time, people brushed off Corey Kenshin's issues with YouTube as just another creator complaining.
Bro, he didn't get his diamond play button after hitting 10 mil. That's kind of crazy.
About moderation until Corey started showing evidence that made the entire situation way harder to ignore. What made his case hit differently was that he was pointing it directly at something a lot of black creators on the platform have felt for years, that YouTube's rules don't always get enforced equally.
Nah, I do agree with that though. Like, they don't really do it. Like, they don't do that.
Corey didn't just accuse the platform of favoritism and possible racism either. He actually backed it up by showing his videos getting punished while other creators uploading nearly identical content stayed completely untouched. And
that's crazy.
Once people saw that happen in real time, the entire conversation around YouTube got a lot more serious. The whole controversy started around a horror game called The Mortuary Assistant. Corey uploaded gameplay of it, and the video exploded. It hit #1 trending on YouTube, which honestly wasn't even surprising for him at that point because Corey had built one of the most loyal fan bases on the platform. The guy could disappear for months, upload one random horror game, and instantly pull millions of views like nothing happened.
Exactly, bro. He was gone for like almost 2 years. And dude, as soon as he came back, I knew he came back.
But right after the video started doing insanely well, YouTube suddenly age restricted it.
August 18th.
What?
I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted.
That's dumb, not gonna lie.
That alone already annoyed people because the restriction basically kills momentum.
Hey, shout out to Chat Files for this video, by the way, guys. Corey Kenshin, the black man who terrified YouTube.
If video getting age restricted means it gets recommended less, fewer people see it, advertisers get weird about it, and growth slows down immediately. It's basically YouTube quietly putting your video in timeout. So Corey appealed it because he genuinely didn't understand what rule he broke. According to him, YouTube rejected the appeal and refused to explain why the restriction even happened.
So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision.
That's where things started getting
Wow.
suspicious, because Corey then went searching through YouTube and found tons of other creators playing the exact same game with the exact same scenes, still fully monetized and unrestricted. And the biggest comparison point was Markiplier. Now this is where people started paying attention, because Markiplier wasn't some tiny creator YouTube accidentally overlooked. He's one of the biggest gaming creators on the entire platform.
Yeah, he is.
Corey pointed out that Markiplier's gameplay included the same scenes YouTube supposedly punished Corey for, but Mark's video had no restriction at all.
So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted.
Corey even said he used Markiplier specifically because he was another massive creator, and because, in Corey's words, you're not black. That line immediately changed the entire conversation around the situation. Suddenly this wasn't just about unfair moderation anymore. Corey was openly questioning whether race played a role in how YouTube enforces policy.
So YouTube
and honestly,
being
the reason the
racist?
accusation got so much traction was because YouTube's response somehow made the whole thing look worse. After Corey sent examples of Markiplier's unrestricted video to YouTube's representative, YouTube quietly removed the age restriction from Corey's upload. Now at first glance, you'd think that would solve the issue. Problem fixed, right?
They came back and they removed
Yeah, no, that's not going to be a problem fix, YouTube.
my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal.
Except it actually proved Corey's point, because if his video was supposedly violating policy badly enough to deserve an age restriction, why did they suddenly reverse the decision after being shown of the creator doing the exact same thing? It made it look like the original restriction never made sense to begin with. Corey started asking questions that YouTube never really answered properly. Was the restriction automated? Was it a human reviewer? Who reviewed the appeal? Why did they reject it at first? Why did it take Markiplier's video to prove Corey was innocent?
Now my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh great, this is awesome. Look, Corey, they took the age restriction off. I said,
with Google Play Games,
Bro,
you can
are we
play
serious? Freaking ads,
unlock
dude.
rewards with
Nobody
Google Play
cares.
points. So the more
said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence.
And then
heck
somehow
no.
the situation got even messier. A couple days later, YouTube age restricted both videos.
Yo,
They
what?
re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before?
I haven't.
They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on. So then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both.
That part completely exploded online because people immediately saw it as YouTube trying to cover themselves after getting called out publicly. Corey basically said it looked like YouTube got caught being inconsistent, panicked after the racism accusations started spreading, and decided the easiest solution was to restrict both creators equally afterward. The problem was that it made the entire moderation process look unbelievably shady. Corey even pointed out how bizarre it was for a video to get restricted, unrestricted, then restricted again. Most creators had literally never seen anything like that happen before. And once Corey started talking more, people realized this wasn't even a one-time issue for him. He explained that situations like this always seemed to happen whenever his channel started gaining massive traction. Every time he hit #1 trending, every time subscriber growth spiked, every time a video started going crazy, suddenly YouTube would find some old issue, hit him with restrictions, or create some kind of problem. Corey said it constantly felt like the platform was searching for reasons to slow him down whenever he got too big.
Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count, just to keep it simple. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending. This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit. How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no correspondence.
And honestly, a lot of creators related to that immediately because it's a pattern people say they've experienced themselves too. A video starts gaining real traction and suddenly, boom, it's as limited. Boom, a warning shows up, and the next day, you've got a strike right after.
I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that.
Now, obviously, accusing a company as massive as YouTube of racism is a huge deal. Even Corey acknowledged that. He repeatedly said that if he was wrong, he'd publicly apologize. But he also explained why the situation felt impossible to ignore from his perspective. When two creators upload nearly identical content and only the black creator gets punished initially, people are naturally going to ask questions, especially because Corey's content was known for being incredibly advertiser friendly already. That became another huge point in the discussion. Other creators started defending him because Corey wasn't exactly known for edgy content. The guy literally censored cuss words inside the games he played. Meanwhile, tons of other gaming creators were swearing constantly, making more graphic jokes, or uploading way harsher content while facing fewer issues. And honestly, I get why he did it.
Since you're already playing games anyway, why not earn some free rewards while you're at it? All you need to do is download Buff, let it run in the background as you play, and just...
I've dealt with similar problems myself. Y'all keep asking why I censor cusses and all those words. Well, there you see it now. This is the reason, because at the end of the day, I need to pay bills. Even some creators like Moist Critical talked about how strange the situation looked.
Obviously, you can see the problem here. They're not enforcing their rules equally across the platform, and they're just not enforcing them properly at all. There was no reason that video should have ever resulted in a strike, by any stretch of imagination. I can understand the algorithm having a bit of a oopsie, a little boo-boo there, and mistaking a fake comical road rage for a real incident, but the appeal process is supposed to come in there where a human being looks at it and within 3 seconds should be like, oh, this is clearly a joke.
On the other hand, Jacksepticeye specifically pointed out how terrifying YouTube moderation can be for smaller creators who don't even have a YouTube representative to contact, because Corey at least had somebody he could email. Most creators just get automated responses and silence.
Also, Corey Kenshin's back. Well, I don't know if he's back, but he posted a new video, and I'm very excited about that. I messaged him immediately. He broke the view count on YouTube. I haven't seen that in so long. Yeah, 9.2 million views in 23 hours.
That's honestly one of the scariest parts about the whole thing. YouTube has become people's careers, not hobbies, full careers. Entire livelihoods depend on whether some invisible moderation system suddenly decides that your content is acceptable today. One wrong flag can completely destroy momentum you spent years building. And the video also talked about how this problem seems to have gotten even worse recently. Now, creators aren't just getting individual videos age restricted. Entire channels are getting demonetized without warning. That means every video on the channel suddenly stops making money altogether. For full-time creators, that's basically equivalent to waking up and finding out your employer locked you out of the building overnight. One example is a creator named Curse, who reportedly got demonetized for inauthentic content. The issue was that people could clearly tell his videos weren't AI-generated spam. He used his real voice, appeared on camera, edited his content himself, and still got hit anyway. Another detail people started bringing up was the fact that Curse is also black, which only made the comparisons to Corey X Kenshin's situation even more uncomfortable for a lot of viewers, especially because both situations involved black creators being heavily punished by YouTube systems, despite many people feeling the enforcement either made no sense or was far harsher than what other creators typically deal with. That's what's making so many creators nervous lately. YouTube systems are becoming increasingly automated, but automation also means mistakes scale way faster. If an algorithm incorrectly flags one creator, it can accidentally wipe out someone's income before a human even reviews the situation. And unfortunately, YouTube moderation has always had this frustratingly mysterious feeling about it. Nobody fully understands what triggers certain punishments, while other creators seem completely unaffected for doing similar things. It creates this atmosphere where creators constantly feel paranoid, like they're one random review away from disaster. That's partly why Corey's video resonated so hard with people. Even creators who didn't necessarily agree with the racism accusation still—
Yo, what's up, B? Liam? We're watching Corey Kenshin, the black man who terrified YouTube. Shout out Chat Files for the video, by the way. Yeah. So, let's go back into it.
Still understood the larger issue he was talking about.
You joined like halfway through, so sorry about that.
The inconsistency itself was undeniable, because at the end of the day, most creators can accept rules if the rules are applied equally. What drives people insane
Not for real though
is inconsistency. If everyone gets punished for something, fine. At least it's fair. But when enforcement changes depending on the creator's color, audience, or situation, trust completely disappears. And honestly, YouTube already—
Nah though, bro. Like, being racist to somebody just because, like, that doesn't really make sense to me. Not at all. Like, that's a huge no-no.
Yeah.
That's not just an oopsie, that's just like them actually being racist.
Had a reputation for favoritism long before this controversy happened. People constantly accused the platform of protecting bigger creators, giving special treatment to mainstream channels, or selectively enforcing guidelines depending on public backlash. Corey's situation just became one of the clearest examples people could point to.
Now, before getting into the specifics of the situation, I'd like to say I think most people have been aware of favoritism on YouTube for quite a while. You know, it's not exactly like the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Yeah, being racist is like just a why, for real. Like, just why, bro? Genuinely. It's like, what's the point? Wait, guys. What video should we watch after this? Or what game should we play after this? Type in chat.
It's not hush hush. I think everyone has recognized that there is some level of favoritism on the platform.
The whole thing also hit harder because Corey himself had a pretty positive reputation online. He wasn't known for constant drama or controversy farming. He mostly uploaded horror games, goofy edits, and funny reactions. So when someone like that suddenly uploads an emotional video questioning whether the platform is targeting them unfairly, people pay attention. There was also something genuinely sad about hearing Corey talk about how much work he put into building his channel. He talked about
have you been getting higher ping in the
Brother,
update?
are
You're
you
not
serious?
the only one, because a ton of other players, including myself, have been getting
spending over a decade.
Do you have Escape the Backrooms? It's a cool game. Actually, I do. I've played it like once.
Creating content, growing his community from nothing, and wanting the platform to simply treat everybody equally. He wasn't even saying he should never be punished. His entire point was basically, if I broke a rule, then punish everybody else doing the same thing too, which is honestly a reasonable explanation.
These situations always coincide with an uptick of growth, and it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off. I don't see any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times, and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me, if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever Corey Kenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something. I mean, I bleep out cuss words in video games.
2K subs, just noticed. I know, bro. We're so close.
Like,
we're like 90 off or something.
I literally... This is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems with. I believe there is some racism involved within the policy team, and YouTube in general really doesn't care about black people like that. They got their favorite creators. You know, log out of YouTube. Log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page every single day. You'll see the favorites. Count how many are black, count how many are of people of color. So then what does YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube black. They try and give us a spotlight. And do you know how condescending and patronizing that is? Oh yeah, let's give a spotlight to these black creators because we're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight action. Well, how about you save all that YouTube black, all that fake patronage, all that fake pandering?
Hey, B. Liam, I got a question. Do you have Twitch? Because if you have Twitch, my Twitch is it's Derek_D. No? Dang.
That you guys do. And when you have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, oh, we gotta age restricted, and then, oh no, we gotta he's on to us. Okay, we gotta age restrict.
First tripping.
Them both.
You know, with a channel like
Nah, but I totally agree with him though.
Corey X Kenshin's, you think he wouldn't have any trouble with age restriction because he's literally the most kid-friendly channel in existence. One of the reasons so many people sided with Corey was because his channel was never known for being edgy or overly controversial. If anything, he went out of his way to make his content more advertiser-friendly than most gaming creators on YouTube. He censored swearing, avoided crossing certain lines, and kept his videos accessible to younger audiences even while playing horror games. So seeing someone with one of the cleanest reputations on the platform constantly getting hit with age restrictions made the entire situation feel even stranger. That's why people kept asking how a creator known for being so family-friendly somehow ended up treated harsher than channels.
Yeah, I still do wonder why they did that. Like, why? He was literally the most trending for a little bit, and then they instantly found something to just get him back with because they didn't. I don't know. Can't tell if it's racism or if it's just because they don't like him. Probably both.
Uploading much more explicit content. I just think it's really unfair that YouTube is for real trying to silence him, bro. They gave our Shogun a copyright strike for no reason, and now this age restriction because of a certain part of his mortuary assistant video. Keep going for their heads, Corey. Expose them. This fan pointed out how it felt like YouTube was trying to silence him, pointing to the copyright strikes and the mortuary assistant age restriction as examples. And honestly, from the outside looking in, you could understand why people started feeling that way. Corey kept running into these issues right as his videos were exploding in popularity, which made fans feel like YouTube suddenly became more restricted with him, specifically whenever he started dominating trending pages. Whether intentional or not, the pattern looked suspicious enough that people stopped seeing it as random bad luck. He's trending! Can't wait for YouTube to nitpick another video from years later, or maybe just take the video down, maybe an age restriction, whatever. Team YouTube feels like doing today. This guy even joked that whenever Corey started trending or speaking out about YouTube, people immediately expected the platform to suddenly nitpick an old video, add an age restriction, or find some new issue out of nowhere. What made this moment feel even more ironic was that the video trending at that time was literally the same one where Corey was talking about YouTube's unfair treatment and moderation issues in the first place. So to fans, it looked like the exact situation he was criticizing was happening again in real time, which only added more fuel to the idea that his channel was constantly being scrutinized whenever he spoke up or went viral. And honestly, whether it was intentional or just bad moderation systems, the pattern left a lasting impression on viewers and creators alike. Corey's situation became less about a single restriction and more about trust in how YouTube applies its rules. For many people, that trust still feels shaky to this day.
Okay, so that video's over, guys. I liked it. It was pretty good. Told a lot of facts. Yo, what's up, B Liam? So I guess you made an account. Or, oh, you do have it. Bet. Bet. So, what videos? We're gonna watch one more video. And, I just want to know if you guys have any suggestions. Or if you guys want to watch anything specific. Like stuff about other streamers or just stuff in general. Horrors on YouTube Kids by Pharrell McGurry. Want to watch that? Followed you? W, bro. Yo, appreciate it. W follow. So we're gonna watch
when YouTube first launched in 2005, it very
Pharrell McGarry, that's who it is. So shout out him for the video, obviously for making it, and it's called Horrors on YouTube.
Obviously, was not intended for kids.
Kids.
Not a lot of people know this, but the platform you're watching this video on right now was originally built to be a dating site.
What? YouTube used to be a dating site? Well, it was made to be? Yo, was I not the only one that didn't know that?
The idea was that you would upload a video introducing yourself, and then
you're gonna play VR soon?
You could watch introduction videos from other users and message them if you liked what you saw. Kind of like...
Because I feel like it.
Like those weird dating videotapes from the 80s and 90s.
I'm a nice fellow. I don't know.
Yo, B Liam, if you do play, could you possibly keep my stream running on Twitch? Not YouTube, on Twitch. For a bit.
I'm particularly attracted to black women and women of different races. So if you like me, give me a call.
This idea wasn't very successful.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would.
In fact, according to one of YouTube's founders, Javed Karim, nobody was uploading dating introduction videos. But some people were using the site to upload other sorts of content. Dog videos, clips of family vacations. There didn't really need to be any sort of...
That's the YouTube I know.
...gimmick to make YouTube work. People are just happy to have an easy way to share their home videos with others online. YouTube may have launched as a dating site in February 2005, but by June of that year, they had completely rebranded and revamped the platform to remove all traces of its odd dating site beginnings. Much like other blossoming social media platforms at the time, YouTube's majority demographic
Look
for
at
the
this guy
first few years of its
rocking
existence were teenagers. This is pretty clear when you look.
Yo, what was that for? What was Hey, yo, what is his face?
At all the major YouTube stars in the early days of the site, who mostly appear to be high school or college students. I personally started using YouTube in 2007 when I was 11 years old. Back then, the only good way to use the site was to visit it in a browser on a computer, whether it was a laptop or desktop. Tablets didn't exist back then, the modern form of smartphones were still in their most primordial form, and were mostly relegated to a select few tech enthusiasts. And the only way to watch YouTube on a TV was to hook up a computer to it and use it as a monitor, which
Yo, what? High school bolia?
most people couldn't even do because CRTs were still the most widespread form of TV at the time, and the vast majority of tube TVs don't support the digital I/O a computer needs. In short, YouTube was inconvenient, and that really prevented it from being used as a serious platform for anything. But that wouldn't be the case for very long. In the early 2010s, smartphones capable of high-speed cellular connections would explode and become widely adopted. iPads would kick off the consumer tablet market, which also exploded. People would swap their bulky, aging CRT TVs for cheap and higher quality LCD panels, which could not only act as a computer monitor, but YouTube would even begin offering apps for game consoles and streaming boxes like Apple TV, which were also becoming widely adopted. Gone were the days of sitting at your desk to watch Smosh's Food Battle. Now you could watch PewDiePie on basically any media consumption of.
Yeah, personally, I never did any of that. I'm not old enough.
Device you owned. And you know what people started doing? They began using YouTube as a babysitter. Using traditional TV to keep your child docile meant keeping them in a specific room.
I know that. I know that part of YouTube for sure.
Where the television was. But now, you could just hand them an iPad while you work in your office or cook a meal in the kitchen. Tack on the fact that YouTube is free to use while other streaming services or cable all cost money.
YouTube as a babysitter. YouTube is a babysitter. Like what?
Began to be flooded with very young and impressionable viewers as the 2010s rolled on. Creators eventually began to catch on to the fact that the limited amount of child-focused content on YouTube at the time was getting an enormous amount of attention, with some videos even
Yeah, bro, like if I posted some freaking kid videos, bro, I bet you I'd get like millions of views.
There's millions of
maybe I should
views. Obviously, there was potentially
no, I'm just kidding.
A lot of money to be made by making videos aimed towards children, and I'm sure a lot of you know how that turned out.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play unlocked on PC with Google Play Games.
Bro, I swear I need to get like YouTube Premium or something.
As long as television has been around, there's been an ongoing argument as to what is and isn't okay for children to be watching. Some people say kids should only be consuming educational content, or TV with some sort of moral lesson to teach. Some people think it's not a big deal if children are watching fun, junk foody kind of shows every now and then. Regardless though, whatever is on TV is generally governed by some sort of code of ethics. Broadcasters all have a reputation to uphold, and no category of television gets quite as scrutinized as kids' TV. But on YouTube in the mid-2010s, the only scrutiny children's channels faced was YouTube's then fairly lax moderation system. There was no code of ethics or enforced morality. The only thing that mattered was whether or not you were getting views. As a result, a culture of shocking kids content.
What are we genuinely watching, bro? We are watching... Whoa! Haven't even been watching and paying attention. We're watching Horrors on YouTube Kids by Pharrell McGeary.
Emerged on YouTube.
Hey, I just wanted to shout out that we have 4 viewers in the Twitch chat right now. That's insane. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. That's what up. Whoa.
YouTube,
whoa.
which you probably already know
show that.
as ElsaGate. Sleazy creators will make videos with popular kids characters like Elsa from Frozen,
Bro, why are they doing that?
Obscene and often graphically violent situations. I probably don't need to tell you much about ElsaGate since you almost certainly know what it was about, but simply put, being a young child on YouTube in the mid-2010s meant being confronted with your favorite characters getting their limbs torn off.
What? Hello?
scenarios that only serve
I guess I muted it somehow.
one purpose. Stand out from other creators so your videos get more views and you make more money. Elsagate was a giant controversy, and YouTube would begin.
What is this? I don't even want to know what this is. My next vid is gonna be a Derek Aguna. No, okay, bro. Just get out of here, Name. Just seriously, man.
Niche to emerge.
Hey, Name. I want you to go over on Twitch, okay? I don't want you to be on YouTube. I want you to watch it on Twitch. Okay.
They'd slowly harden their content moderation system to the point where even saying certain words in a video is enough to get it age restricted.
Please, bro. Nah, I low-key need you to, though. Like, I need you to. Play.
Strict and demonetized, as every YouTuber is well aware of. They'd release a completely separate app called YouTube Kids that only contained a more curated selection of channels deemed appropriate for children, which would eventually go on to solely feature human review channels. But most importantly for our story, in 2020, YouTube would give creators the ability to mark their own videos as made for kids.
That's a W.
It was clear that many parents were not using YouTube Kids and were still just handing kids iPads with the regular YouTube app. So
But I won't say no.
YouTube made an effort to
You better not
separate kids content from non-kids content on the full version of YouTube. If you mark your video as made for kids, it disables the comment section, the mini player, targeted advertisements, and changes your video's place in the algorithm. Even if you don't mark your video as made for kids, YouTube will sometimes just automatically do it anyways without your permission if it thinks your video is kid-friendly. This automatic moderation doesn't really work very well and can sometimes lead to a very strange array of quote-unquote made-for-kids content.
Yeah, mine's done that too. Pretty please. Do it on Discord, not on YouTube or Twitch. Do it on Discord.
A lot of videos I've covered on this channel have been marked as made for kids, like these stop-motion animations that recreate actual gore videos and often use the original violent audio. And also this channel that features shrink-wrap body parts, which is probably just an art project, but still not appropriate for children in the slightest.
Yeah, no, not even close.
It makes you wonder, what other bizarre videos are out there in the deep expanses of YouTube?
I don't even want to know what's in that bag.
That have been marked as made for kids, and are showing up on children's homepages. That was the original goal of this video. Find some strange and creepy clips marked as made for kids, and investigate them like I do in my other videos. But as I started researching, I quickly learned that the world of kids content and children's YouTube accounts is a whole lot more complicated than I initially thought. I mistakenly assumed that I could just set a YouTube account to some sort of restricted mode for children that would only show me content marked as made for kids. But that's not the case at all. Let's start with YouTube Kids. Making an account here is simple. All you need to do is log in with your normal YouTube account and create a kids profile. Like I said before, this is an entirely separate site and only really features human review channels, so you're not going to find much out of the ordinary here. This isn't really what I wanted to cover. I wanted to talk about the Wild West aspect of made for kids content, but we will return to YouTube Kids near the end of the video. Making a kids profile in the main YouTube app is a lot more confusing. Whenever you watch a video that's been marked as made for kids, there used to be a little YouTube Kids disclaimer next to the video description, but that's now been replaced on most videos with a link to this Choices for Families page that explains the different ways you can watch kids content on YouTube. You can either choose between a YouTube Kids profile or a kids account on the full YouTube site, which will supposedly only show you made for kids content. You can apparently set all this up through a family management page on your YouTube settings. When I checked this out, I saw the YouTube Kids profile I set up, and there was also a way to invite a different YouTube account to enter my family group as a supervised member.
Watching this right now,
I assumed that this was how you would set up a kids account on YouTube, but this actually sets up a supervised teen account, which has access to basically everything on YouTube, the only real difference being that your family group manager can see all your activity.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made.
You used hashtags. B. Liam, guess what? What the name type? You don't want to know, bro. You don't want to know. God dang!
For anyone with an idea.
I don't think that's true, but it just said I had 8 viewers on Twitch.
Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can.
It took a little while to.
I typed the. Okay, but with that. Alright. Can we lock in? Yo, what's up, Bellestein? How we doing? Hey, man, what's up?
Figure this out.
How we doing,
it's
Bella?
really not clear, but to set up a YouTube Kids account, you actually need to make an entirely separate Google account from scratch. In this case, we're going to be making a Google account for our cat, Gordy, who's turning 8.
Yo, that cat is so cute. I'm not gonna lie. Belam, can you be my first ban? Yo, do not be him, bro. Do not ban him, bro. Can we not?
She was old this year, but we're just going to say he's 9. Don't tell YouTube.
9-year-old cat? I mean,
You go through the account creation process, but you have to make sure to select an age under 13. Then I'll prompt you for your parents' email, and from there you can set up a kid's profile. Something interesting here is that you have to press accept on a disclaimer that basically says, we can't fully guarantee that the content your child sees on the platform will be appropriate, which is not something you have to do when signing up for YouTube Kids.
Yeah, you wouldn't think you would have to do that, not gonna lie. You would think you'd just go straight into it. But, no, you gotta do this. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You also have to choose a level of content restriction.
What? There's stuff on YouTube Kids that you can still block. Because it's that bad. That should not, then it should not be on there. That's crazy work.
We're gonna choose the tightest restriction, which YouTube claims should be suitable for ages 9 and up. Finally, we have a kids YouTube account. You would think that now we should only be able to see content that's been marked as made for kids, right? That's not the case. This is what my homepage looks like. The only search I did was for analog horror, so I assume all the recommendations here are based
Yo, name, bro, stop. We gotta stop.
on that, but the thing is, basically all of these videos are not marked as made for kids. In fact, I've been clicking around for a few minutes and I haven't come across a single made
Exactly, thank you, Liam, bro. I told you, bro.
for kids video. There is
No! Where did the other 3 people go?
some filtering happening though. If we look at my channel, for example, the only video that's been deemed safe enough for kids is the video I made about the most mysterious song on the internet. Everything else on my channel is gone. If we look at a larger horror creator like Nexpo, nothing of his is available. It would appear that YouTube is more or less completely disregarding the made for kids setting and is instead using some other automatic filtering to mark certain videos.
Derek, you are a poopy okay. My name isn't name. Okay, yeah, exactly.
And categories as safe for kids.
Hey! If anybody's in here, I will make you a mod. I will make you a mod if you send me I don't know, 1 bit.
Which kind of begs the question. Why
if you send me 1 bit, I'll make you a
even
mod.
have a made for kids toggle if it doesn't do anything? I would say a lot of the channels on the YouTube Kids app have been marked as made for kids.
The girl without a phone? Yo, did I just see that correctly?
But a surprisingly large amount aren't. Marquez Brownlee and Mr. Beast certainly do not mark their videos as made for kids, and the majority of gaming channels here aren't made for kids either. It would appear that either you or YouTube marking videos as made for kids basically does nothing except restrict audience interaction on videos and doesn't actually affect a video's actual visibility to real kids. This made for kids setting kind of reeks of a deprecated Google feature, and
cheer?
And I wouldn't be surprised if
somebody cheer.
It doesn't just get straight up removed in the next couple of years.
I don't know, you don't have to.
But let's not get too off track. I started this video to see what inappropriately scary things you can find with a children's YouTube account. So let's take a look. In terms of actual horror creators, like I said, most of us are completely filtered out. But you can still see some creators that edge outside of horror sometimes, like Blame It on George, for example, with some of his lost media videos still being viewable. If we look up some horror adjacent topics,
cheer, one here, one bit.
Like liminal space.
You ain't gonna send me 1 bit, bro.
Spaces, for example, it's completely absent here except for a few weird exceptions. Like
Cheer Zero.
This 800,000 view video about creepy liminal spaces. Why is this available to watch and not Jaden Salad's liminal space videos? Enough about generic topics though. Let's look up a more recent Elsa Gate kind of controversy to see if our kid's account can actually see stuff that's potentially damaging
Cheer one.
to a child.
No! Frickin' ads, bro!
If you haven't heard about QCat AI, you should go watch Raymundo's video about it.
Share a car.
But in short, there are creators out there using AI image and video generators to make awful shock videos revolving around
guys, what is this? What is this?
Cats. I don't really want to describe what's being done to these AI pets in these videos, but it's very violent and upsetting. Many of these QCat AI channels have luckily been banned, but it seems like
Yes. Yeah, YouTube.
More pop up every day. Like this channel called Cat AI Dreamer. On normal YouTube, we can see
Yo, no one's watching this guy. No one's watching this guy.
Horrible, violent thumbnails that are typical of the cute cat AI trend. Let's see if it's any different on our kids' account. While the majority
A cat coming out of a cat? That's nuts. Not watching that.
of videos have been filtered out, 20 still remain, which is 20 too many in my eyes. This is pretty disappointing. I know that YouTube makes you
Yeah, 20's a little
accept a disclaimer that states you may encounter inappropriate content while using a kid's account, but the fact that Blame It on George's videos about SpongeBob Lost Media are filtered out, but not AI-generated animal abuse, is just plain
Yeah, that makes no sense.
absurd. By the way, if you're watching this on Patreon, I'm still censoring out the cat AI stuff. Sorry, but nobody should be seeing that. As awful as this cute cat AI stuff is, there is a reason why it's still visible to kids' accounts on YouTube. If you examine these videos from the viewpoint,
I'm gonna watch on YouTube because Twitch is super laggy. Chubby cat takes down the robber's son.
the YouTube algorithm, rather than just a viewer, there's not a whole lot there to indicate
Name, don't do it, bro. Please, I need you.
that there's anything amiss about these
Twitch.
videos.
Don't
The
leave.
descriptions are all ChatGPT nonsense about heartwarming
Don't go back to YouTube, bro. Please.
cat videos, and while the title sometimes can contain questionable keywords,
Dubas got Canuck.
it does make sense how a bot might accidentally categorize this video as safe for kids, even though it very obviously is not. And understanding
Nah, he does though.
this shortcoming of YouTube's analysis of metadata pretty much explains how all inappropriate
whoops, my
content
bad.
slips through the cracks. And that
Crowd
kind of
heard
brings
a
us to our
snap.
next topic. QCat AI is just one
Hey guys, so we're gonna be watching this next. Observer. Okay, the most disturbing talent show accident iceberg.
example of an anomaly in the YouTube algorithm. I made an entire video about this, so
What is that?
go check that out if you want to get a deeper understanding, but in short, the algorithm doesn't actually watch videos
No watch. I heard it too. I bet.
or understand what the content of a clip is.
I can't even watch your stream. Watch Chainsaw Man, please. No, I can't. It's too laggy. Twitch takes too much of my internet.
It only categorizes videos based on titles, descriptions, transcripts, tags,
Next, we're gonna be watching I Heard It Too.
all the metadata that surrounds a video. But if there's something wrong with the metadata, the algorithm can sometimes glitch and put videos in the wrong place. You often see this sort of thing when a video has no
Oh, heck no. Yeah. Heck no.
metadata except for punctuation or emojis. The algorithm has no way of knowing what the video is about, so it groups it with other videos that also have the same nonsense strings of metadata, creating unnatural niches. This was actually a bit of a trend a few years ago. The most prominent example being people uploading creepy clips with the title full stop punctuation, which is what you would see if you typed in just a period character and hit search. Even more so than QCat AI,
Wait, no, it was a joke. It's bloody only a bit.
almost all of these algorithm anomaly niches are viewable with a kid's account. A lot of these videos
Chat, if I seen this as a kid, this is giving me nightmares.
are actually
This maybe not, but this for sure.
pretty mundane in reality. Usually people just put a creepy thumbnail and the actual video is something completely different. Like this video. The thumbnail shows some dark figure crouching in a corner, but the actual video just shows a groundhog yelling on a mountain.
Yeah, what?
Like I said in my full algorithm
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
anomaly video, some people take it a step too far and use actual gore photos.
Chad, look at this. The Rick Onsen.
Photos from shock sites in their thumbnails, which I think is the worst thing we've been able to see so far with a kid's YouTube account. One thing I did not mention in my video though is that
what is Patrick doing up there?
These unnatural niches are not only focused on scary content. If you
I'm not doing it, name.
Search for this nonsense group of characters with lip emojis at the end, YouTube will show you a mix of suggestively explicit and Elsa Gate-esque videos. For whatever reason, the search suggestions you get after typing in 3 @ symbols all seem to show you the same weird mix of suggestive content and Elsa Gate brain rot.
So it's just a bunch of Roblox scorn.
While I was looking for more algorithm anomalies, I started to notice a weird trend.
Oh no, I read it. I can't even watch your stream, No, bro.
Whenever I would search for a nonsense string of characters, my search results would always include these playlists.
What? I didn't even delete your message. What happened?
With keyboard smash names that were all filled with kids videos. It wasn't just 1 or 2. I could find as many as I wanted as long as I kept searching.
Derek, actually watch, I heard it too, but it's your choice.
The accounts making these
I'm watching it for sure.
Playlists are all adult accounts, as kids accounts don't have the ability to make public-facing playlists. You see, to some degree, everything we've talked about so far in this video doesn't matter.
Hey B Liam, I got a question. Is it laggy for you over there?
It doesn't matter that you can find
on Twitch
inappropriate and horrifying content with a kid's account on YouTube, because parents are still just handing their kids iPads that are logged into fully fledged adult YouTube accounts.
So, hey name, why is it so laggy for you? Do you know why, like, at all, or no?
YouTube can do all the moderation they want, but if the app doesn't know that the viewer is a child, then how is it supposed to do anything? The issue here isn't just YouTube doing a bad job of moderating content. A large part of this falls on the parents who aren't putting in any effort to use YouTube's child features, as flaky as they may sometimes be.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift cards from Roblox. Just sign up for Microsoft Rewards, then search, play, and shop on Edge, Xbox, Bing.
We were talking about children's television earlier.
You're a ninja? Yeah, 'cause my internet is butt, and plus it plays on like 5 frames.
I think the closest comparison to a
that makes sense.
Parent letting a child use an adult YouTube account without any restrictions.
He actually uses a phone, not a PC, surprisingly. So
will be a kid getting unsupervised access to cable TV, but that's still not nearly as bad. Everything.
Am I the only one that's never seen The Simpsons look like that?
That goes on TV is made by professionals and moderated.
Yo, what's up, Monk? Guys, what game should I play? I don't know.
By humans who want to upkeep the reputation of the broadcasters they're working for. And the more raunchy stuff usually only comes on at night after most kids are fast asleep. YouTube is
I agree with Nate. Minecraft is W game.
Moderated by an algorithm, and there's no broadcaster reputation to uphold. Anyone can upload any.
Yeah. So we got the Big H dancing with Mickey Mouse in the middle of nowhere. It's snowy with a tent.
Anything. The only real
I'd watch it.
Consistent thing that keeps creators in check on YouTube is the amount of attention they get, which just incentivizes channels to make more shocking
Where are they going? They're literally heading this way.
Content, like QCat AI. And yeah, the community guidelines can seem overly harsh.
Whoa! You either play Minecraft or I guess your location. My accuracy is 99.99. It really is. He's not wrong.
But they can also be skirted around.
Big Asian Mickey for real, bro.
Pretty easily.
Her mom let. Whoa. I gotta.
Channels to make more shocking content, like QCat AI. And yeah, the community guidelines can seem overly harsh, but they can also be skirted around.
Like, did you see that? How about Mickey Mouse being a 967 at 16?
Pretty easily by just avoiding showing certain things on screen and avoiding saying certain words. the subject matter of a video isn't nearly as much of a factor as you might think. So, the moral of the story...
Hey, do you guys... Naked Big H? For real. So, do you guys want to watch me play a game? Or do you guys want to watch another video? Because either one I'm fine with. It's really just up to you. Bro, what are you watching? Bro, hey. Yeah, why did her mom let him, you know... I don't know, man. Don't ask me. One more? Watch it. I Heard It Too. Oh, yeah. We're going to watch I Heard It Too after this. All right, guys?
Here is parents should probably just be using the YouTube Kids app.
Yeah. Who does this guy think he is? Buddy thinks he's all that. But no, he's not.
Right? Everything there is chosen by humans, similarly to children.
Is this even allowed? Like, on YouTube? Like, this too, man. Like, generally.
Children's TV. You're not going to find inappropriate content on YouTube Kids.
Monkeys A and Monkeys A and Monkeys IA. Yeah, Monkey is definitely AI.
Right?
It's a scary short film.
Well,
Bet.
What's the definition of inappropriate content?
Hey, Name, by the way, I'm going to want you to, like, honestly, I'm going to download the whole stream, and I'm going to send it to you on Discord if I can, and I want you to just edit it into, like, 4 different videos.
If you actually take a closer look at what's available to watch on YouTube Kids, it'll probably make you think twice about putting it in front of your child.
Dude, just like generally, look at this. Like this is bad. This is terrible. This isn't so bad actually. This is pretty bad. This isn't too bad, I guess. This is kind of bad. This is very, just by the way it looks. This is not too bad. This is kind of bad. Not too bad. But
do you
still,
really want your kid watching videos like Stalker escapes from jail? What happens next will
Hey, brother. You're the one that edits all the video. You can't even upload this, little bro. You would get a strike immediately.
Shock you.
And authorities are searching for an inmate that escaped prison on foot Thursday night via the courtyard fence. The Sacramento police say Dave Gingras escaped the Somerville Detention Center where he had been incarcerated since last winter.
Yo, what?
Gingras escaped the prison during an outing to the outdoor courtyard at around 8:30 p.m. Officers say
what even is this? Human curated or not, a lot of the content of YouTube Kids is bottom of the barrel, low effort brain rot. Maybe it's not
exactly. It's what YouTube is in general. It's just low effort garbage.
Not inappropriate in the sense that it's too adult or too shocking or anything that can be considered horror. But it's still just garbage. Like, do you really want your kid watching?
Okay, I'm done with this video. I Heard It Too. This? Alright, Monk, aren't you AI? Exactly. You're AI, big chunk.
Sarah!
A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs. So she got up and started to head down.
Sarah?
As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said,
I heard it too. Stay in here and don't make a sound.
Bro, I'm unsubbing. Alright. One less person rage bait. This is why you're the one. Yo, her mom just got absolutely fried. Besides me, you know what I am AI? Monk, go leave like a good boy you are. Monk is AI. I don't really care. Alright. Bro. Yo, her mom just got deep fried, Liam. Her mom just got cooked. Dude, she's about to get deep fried. Well, there she goes. Monkey, I'm not leaving. Boring stream. Alright. The rest of it is just... Yeah, I was alright. Play a game. Okay, what game? Mom just got deep fried, by the way. Okay, so what game are we trying to play? The Forest? What is that? Doc, I'm super scared. Can we change it? Alright. The whack. Alright, what video game are we trying to play? Char. She got a big hole in her chest. No wonder she got deep fried. Exactly, bro. Like, what are you doing against that? You literally cannot do anything. Let's play a Roblox. No. You should Google Geometry Dash your ass. Shamaka Saba, alright. Shamaba Saba, alright. Sarah. Brother, are we serious? So we got a bunch of different games. Flowkirk. Let's see here. We got a bunch for real. Say a cuss word and I donate. Hey Monk, you can't donate, but you can donate on Twitch. So if you end up going over on Twitch, you could donate. But no, I can't. I'm not going to. By the way, my friend LARP Depression to get a girlfriend. She's 15 and he's 12. Alright. So why? Oh yes, you can. Oh, bet. All right. What are you trying to hear me say? Because I'm Flowkirk, not trying to do anything bad. And she calls him daddy now, by the way. What? So we're 12 and 15, and she's calling him daddy while he's 12 and she's 15. Can we make this make sense? Let's make this sense, okay? One's 15, so that's 3 years older, and one's 12. The guy is 12, the girl is 15. That's like it's pretty obvious. It's pretty weird, man. Not gonna lie. It's a tad bit weird. Actually, that's a bit weird. Actually, that's a lot weird. Never mind. Hey, Monk. If you donate, I'll do it. I'll say 2 if you donate. If you donate right now, I don't even care how much you do. If you do it right now, I'll do 2. I'll say 2. Mr. Elise begging for money. I'm not begging for money, big bro. Shout out A Dreamy for following me on TikTok. Monk has donated 99.99 in super chat. Alright, I'm ready. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, big bro. Different country, but different cities. Yeah, for real. Alright, let's lock in here. Let's lock it in. So we're gonna be playing some. You already know. You already know. You already know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have no money. I'm a brokey. Subscribe to Monk. Yeah, no. Nobody do that, please. Okay. Hey, there we go. There we go. So we're about to be playing some Geometry Dash. Is about right. So we're gonna be playing not Future Funk, by the way. One time I was gonna get Unreal before they were gonna date. I lost. Is your account name? Oh, don't ask me, man. Epilepsy warning, by the way, guys. Epilepsy warning. Bro said nah. Oh, I suck. I told the prize was my legacy from FN, my retirement, basically. Yeah, of course. I'm having a seizure. Help, I'm lying. Okay, I hope so. I really hope so. You're lying, bro. I really hope. I suck. Bro is bot? Yeah, I am. You're right. Nah, I am bot for real. Not finna lie, I'm a bot. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so we better play, let's see here. Let's go to Medium Demon. Theory of Skrillex. Let's play this. No, I guess not. Song is not allowed. Because I got a level for you? I bet. What is it? What's the level name for real? What? Yeah, no, this level sucks. Brother, what? Ah! Anyways, I'm gonna start hate watching now. Okay, man. Like, of course. Alright, here, let me play like 5 more attempts on this. Bro, like, I just suck. Okay, I'm playing your level. Okay. 1445 888 8833 8835 8. Okay. Spam challenge hard. Okay, hold on. I need a lock. B Liam, are you a B? He just asked if you're a B. Go to 2 or 7. How do you even do that? Yes. He said, yeah, he is. He is. Wait, where do you go? Dang it. Oh, dang, you a B? I thought you were a human, man. Bro's typing with his legs and stinger. Not for real. Nah, it's too hard for me, Mud. I'm like butt. I'm like really butt and stuff. Okay, anybody else got any levels for me to try out? My friends. Actually, yeah, I'll play like this. Yeah. Okay. Neatos. Yeah. I hate those things. Let me guess for Sophia. Yeah. Because she told me I'm getting 3 or something like that. And she said, do you want one? I was like, absolutely not.
Oh, she was texting you earlier today?
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Mic off. Mic on, mic off. 321 there. Who knows what that means?
I don't know. But I just wanted to let you know I'm gonna go do that real quick. And then I will be back.
Alright. Love you.
Love you.
I dead. Dang it. Screw you, game. You gotta hate the game, guys. Don't hate the player, hate the game, for real. Yo, Derek, you got 400k viewers. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Chad, I would literally be going insane if I had 400k viewers. Dang it, I died. Hello, Fitzgerald. Let's play this. Derek and Light, Easton, what's episode? Hey, Easton, episode 3 coming today, premiere 10/2/98/765. Derek on my life, if you beat grief without cheats and auto, I will donate $1K. 4333333 explicitly 2-1 episode 3 is here. Easton, what episode? Dark and Light. I think Easton is on drugs again. Hey, Derek, do you remember about something about something about something about something about something? No, I actually don't. Imagine dying in hell. And at the start. Yeah, okay. Get out of here, buddy. You're not funny. Okay, what even is this? Huh? These are just crazy looking timings for real. I don't know what to do there. Let me do speed hack plus this. On my internet. Oh no, my internet. I Derek try my level cycles X cycles. I verified it with cheats. Yeah, no, I'm not trying it, bro. Screw you, name. Sorry, Big Bucko. You've been a hater for too long. Triple spike is a 30 frame perfect. 30 FPS frame perfect. Really? I did not know that. Not the Mario. Yo. Wait, is that Five Nights at Freddy's? Hold up. Oh, shoot. Yo. My brother. Yo, my brother. Jit be thinking this crap hard, bro. It's literally just freaking frames, bro. Okay, so don't tap that. Jake, no, it's Five Nights at Diddy's. JK, alright. Hey, don't you know about episode 1, Dark and Light? I'm sad now, troll. Oh no, not the mirror portal. Hello, Fitzgerald. Oh, nah. Now, this level is really cool, though. Okay, so we go down. Of course we do. Five Nights at Big H. Not Five Nights at Big H, bro. 4 times speed. I'm so confused on what to do there, bro. Mirror portals, yeah. Screw the mirror portals. Oh, no. No, bro. No, bro. Oh, I thought it was upside down wave. I was about to crash. Oh, heck no. I've never done that before. Dude, all it is triple spikes. What would you rather do? 1060 frame perfects? Or do 240 frame perfect with swing? I'd do 1060 frame perfects for sure. Oh wait, guys, it's the guy from I Spy. It's the guy that made I Spy. I ain't tripping, right? I died. Yeah, I'm straight buddy at the game, bro. Straight buddy. Straight buddy, for real. Oh, no. Vortrox 100k. It's like the skull emoji. Hey, why are you being racist? Me? It's like the skull emoji. Yeah, exactly. It's tough. I feel like that would be easy. I Spy with my big... Yo, can we get a ban on this guy? Can we get a ban on B. Liam? Derek say... And really... No. Not the 1.0 one. Derek. No, don't ban me. I'm not gonna ban you, big bro. No, this just makes it gay. This doesn't make it better, it just makes it mad gay. Oh my god. I can't even see. This makes it better for sure. I can actually see. No. Okay. But better. Let's try this one. I Spy 2, maybe? I don't know. What is that one I Spy level that's, like, really auto, like... Here it is. Oh, come on. That's just a layout. Yo, I literally just went blind. Let's see if I can do this. Yo, that is way, whoa, shit. I Spy with Derek's eye. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play a different game. Yo, Easton, I got a question, bro. Big question. A big question. I got a big question. Do you have Twitch? Because if you have Twitch, you need to go over there. Okay? I Spy and Derek said, whoa, wait, 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 wait. Chill out there, big chump. Ban him. Shabal, right? Okay, so, hey guys, let's do a poll here. Type 1 if you want to see me play Bed Wars. Type 2 if you want to see me play My World. Type 3 if you want me to play... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Never mind. Just type 1 or 2. Just type one of those. Two. Yo, B. Liam, what do you think, bro? Because right now, looking like Name's winning with a 2. Which, you gotta listen to your mods. I guess, man. Hold up. Alright. Shabal, right. I'm making a level for you. I Spy with Derek's eye. Okay, bet. You gonna listen to me like a good boy, bro? We said 2 for your whole world, though, bro. Yo, calm down, big bro. Join your hardcore world right now or else I will. I can't do anything. I won the pool, big bro. Easton is dead. B. Liam is making a level for you. Still muchacho. Wait, how do you like the shaders, though? How do you like the shaders on there for real? Shaders look good? You gonna come back later, though, for real? Alright, good boy. Why am I only getting freaking weirdos right now? Dude, it doesn't matter. I'm always getting freaking griefed by weirdos. You're gonna come back? I bet. What is that? Is that the level ID? I'll play it after this round. gonna go to bed soon. It's 1 in the morning. I spy by Derek. What a loser. Hero player level, and then I'm probably gonna end stream also. 89886591. So it's literally just this. It's just I Spy. Shows Queen. Oh yeah. Whoops. Muchacho. It's literally just freaking this. It's just I show speed. I don't know where I got I show speed from. But no, wait. Wrong ID. Oh, okay. I Spy with Derek's eye. Hi, Derek. You're my dude. It's about right. Now this is kind of a W level now. I put some cats in there. Oh, there's a cat. You think? Alright, well, that's a W level. I'm back. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna end stream. Besides, you have to restart GG, I think. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna end stream. So, yeah. Have a good one, everybody.